is this game?
Psyop? I feel like that's only like a company that just came into existence.
It's him.
It's him!
Oh
Professor
my God.
Dog. Oh,
I'm in love already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my
Look how
god.
amazingly he cuts up the lettuce.
Oh my god.
The glasses push. Gotta have it.
You know,
Is that snake in the middle?
It is.
you know, it's like the female rival. It's like, you've seen what the internet has already done, right? It will not take long at all.
Well, welcome everybody to our Colonel Sanders dating sim. Will we be with the Colonel? Only time will tell. Hopefully we'll play our cards right.
Hopefully we don't screw up.
No, that's not
I
the
don't want-
mindset I like.
I don't want to disappoint the Colonel.
Exactly. So let's get this show on the road.
No, I don't want to prove to him that I'm a Mickey sub.
So a little transparency here. We've actually recorded the first hour of this that failed. So we unfortunately have seen a good chunk of this game, but we at least have someone here who hasn't.
Hello.
It's Tom again.
Yeah.
Alright, now, do we stick with the original name or do we go for a new one?
Let's go for a new one.
Okay. It was Loogie, but
I got a good one. Mayro.
Mayro.
No.
M-A-Y-R-O? Mayro?
Mechrio.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spell that for me.
Mehrio.
Oh god, it's very it's like God, it's like all of this is like in capital letters. I feel upset for some reason.
Don't be upset. I'm being the Colonel.
That's my problem. We're a guy named Mechrio dating the Colonel. That's my problem.
I ship it.
There is no problem there. Alright, I guess I'll narrate here. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment.
Tag yourself. I'm the chicken in the
The
poster.
world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in.
Man, this food war. Man, let's see what you
Smack that clock.
Save that
Jacob.
I was
forever.
like, yes.
We haven't seen this, so yes, let's
You
do it.
slept through the school year and gave up on the
Well, I hope you enjoyed our Colonel Sanders Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed our Colonel Sanders Let's Play.
You might not be.
I give up.
I give up.
Let's try that again.
I hope you enjoyed our Colonel
You
Sanders
might
Let's
not
Play,
be,
everyone.
not be cut out for this. Alright, no, we messed
gotta
up.
try again.
I love
That was
that
probably
ending.
the
That was
quickest
great.
game over I've ever gotten into.
It's like Takeshi's challenge where you go over to the password guy, punch him in the face, and you get a game over.
Alright, we can't screw up this time.
Okay, which one?
This one,
Okay.
lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you in this prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning.
Prestigious is for KFC.
Yes.
Yes.
Your mind begins to wander.
You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to think in your play, thinking about the future. Let's take it seriously. Man, we're going to culinary school.
I don't know. I feel like
KFC.
daydreaming a little bit
Yeah, let's do
longer.
that.
Oh.
It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet.
All of only a few of them will actually be in the
I
game.
know, exactly. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry.
They were. Oh no.
Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. You don't like them?
Nah, I mean they're all right. I just prefer toast and butter.
Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant. That's a big
Oh,
oops.
yeah.
Big oops.
Yeah, don't do that.
Before running out the door, you're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh.
So you took the time to take a shower and brush your teeth, but you didn't take the time to put on deodorant. It's like really.
Oh, that was a quick trip. All right, standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning.
Thank you for pronouncing that.
Here comes your lifelong best friend forever,
Miriam.
You didn't pronounce the comma and exclamation point.
I'm sorry, bad English. Okay, who's alright?
It's mint chocolate.
She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
So.
Oh,
Who wants to be Miriam?
I mean, since I probably have plenty of energy, I'll do
I
it.
feel like since she has green hair, she should have a Super Show Luigi voice.
Then super what?
Super Show Luigi voice.
Good morning, Mario.
Good morning, Mario. Are you excited for the best day of the rest of our lives?
Oh, I guess you're Mario.
Actually, I'm
Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents like Ramsey and Ramsey.
Ramsey and
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
She was adopted.
She always held herself to a very high standard.
Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great?
I got a question. Why was there a quicksand box in kindergarten? It's like that's like a safety hazard.
I immediately think of the Simpsons movie, how they get out of the dome by jumping in the sandbox.
Exactly.
But University of Cooking, Colon Academy of Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day semester? That is like... okay, I'm in college and I find that bull crap.
Yeah, I wish school was like that.
A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin.
It happens.
Yikes, that hurts.
Oh.
Pep talk your best friend, change the topic to school gods. Okay, let's try to pep talk lug.
No, we gotta gossip.
Oh.
Right?
I agree.
But this is like literally the first day. We don't have anything to gossip about.
We'll find something.
We'll find something.
Oh god.
It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting.
Okay.
Oh man, I can relate to anxiety.
Jacob, I just want to point out, I hear your laptop's fan. I find it hilarious that he's a fan for this.
Yeah. Well, it's funny my full graphics card. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy,
enigmatic,
mystery student who is enrolled at this school.
Oh god. I swear to God, if it's that JoJo looking dude, I'm scared.
I mean, I think I know who it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets?
Try putting a Brooklyn accent in your voice.
Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. And they say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg.
What?
It's like Daisy from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous.
Shut up, Mario!
But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard.
Okay, is this a culinary school or Hope's Peak Academy? I'm confused.
Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just a smile. His smile!
Oh.
Ow.
You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Can we make the female rival like the straight man of the group? Like she's the only serious character in this entire dating sim. That's the joke.
Okay.
Hey!
Alright. Who should?
It's, Ashley, your
Ashley.
rival. Ashley?
I just like calling her
Alright,
Ashley.
Ashley. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it.
And shit, I can already see the internet doing a lot of things that I dare not mention.
Can anyone use?
Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see it there, chicken shins.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no, she didn't.
You leave Mario's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
Thank you, Luigi.
Good comeback there. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that she is actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
Oh my god. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
Alright, yeah, we get it.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us.
Yeah, that does a really weird insult like chicken
Across the
shit.
quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the man.
I'm voicing him.
Fine.
Ashley.
Stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes.
Oh no. Van?
It's Groose. You rang. Well. If it isn't Link, or should I say, Stink.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious.
Honestly, like the most concerning thing. Okay, there are two concerning things I have, and they're clearly obvious. One, why is his pompadour in the shape of a star? Second of all, why is he wearing just an apron and nothing else? Like you can clearly see the rest of his body underneath that coat.
I can't believe that the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
Well, I mean, you know, Ashley's got them thighs. First off,
Ashley.
and Van. We don't talk about how Van got into this
No,
place.
Van is great. We only talk about Van.
I mean, I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now?
Wow, you gotta be real cocky.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm not going to do that Groose voice because I feel like that would get really annoying. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs can learn a thing from us.
A lot.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just not
time.
There's just not time to properly tell these two off, or you resist their...
Yeah, so you resist your...
I should say we're playing this on a
Let's go, Miriam.
we're playing this on a tiny TV.
I know.
So-
So I apologize. I can read, I swear.
See you later, losers!
Speak for yourself.
As you approach the door,
Oh,
you see
God.
a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
Tag yourself, I'm
It's
the
not
kid.
annoying.
Alright, who's voicing him?
I'll do it.
Alright.
In our failed recording, I made it sound like... I made him sound like he was on the verge of crying 100% of the time.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick.
I love you. Oh.
I think you mean thank you.
Is Pop... My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Is he like the mentally challenged kid that's across the street?
Can you do a Ralph Wiggum voice?
I'm in danger.
Do it, please.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Wait, so his whole life he thinks his name was
Yeah, his
Pop?
whole life he's been going by Pop, and just no one has corrected him.
That's kind of sad.
Hi, Pop. I'm Mehrio. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute and mentally challenged?
I think it's just you.
Okay, but am I right about the mentally challenged
Oh,
part?
maybe.
Perhaps.
Oh no, I skipped. Right. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy
All of
chit-chatting.
these all these tables, and there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Oh god,
Oh,
it's
this
him.
dude.
Can anyone do a Scooby voice?
Okay, I can't. I may be a voice actor in training, but I can't do that.
so.
Okay, never mind.
Let's just give him like an unfitting voice.
I could do my prestigious voice.
All right.
If you
Yeah.
Want. Okay, I'll do the dog narrator. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. No, quiet down, everyone. Sprinkles.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
Why does he have a podium?
I don't like the idea of a dog cooking food. For
I
me.
mean, that just sounds unhealthy.
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS:
Please, call me
Oh.
Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect.
And all I heard was ooh.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever.
And it's probably breaking a ton of laws.
Probably, but whatever.
That's fine.
I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining.
In breathing.
Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
Someone clearly forgot to close the windows.
I'm chilly. Someone close the windows.
And then
Oh no, it's him.
he walks in.
Alright,
Oh
can you
my.
do a suave British voice?
Alright, let's see. I just need. Would this suffice?
Yes,
that
yes.
would work.
Yeah.
You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee.
Oh,
Who knew
yes.
anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
That is not a student. It's him! It's.
You're right, it's a god.
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry. Professor Dog, before you can finish the sentence.
Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. The name's Bond, James Bond.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering.
So I got a question. If he's a student in this academy, does that mean he's been held back like tons of
No,
times?
he looks young. He just dyed his hair white, I guess.
No,
true.
this man is clearly old. Like you can clearly see that he is an old man.
No, I don't see wrinkles.
Sweat begins
I'm
to
serious.
beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you,
It doesn't
and
mean
you're not
he's old.
entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweetie. It must be Sweaty. Sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open up the back window before
Faucet fits.
faucet fits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. What is it with all your really weird insults?
I feel like it's weird they're not focusing on her voice.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we only have one option. Let's see here.
Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently,
So,
his hand outstretched.
I want to point out, Colonel Sanders was a real person.
Yes.
And assuming there's an afterlife, what do you think he thinks about this game? Is he
I think
happy
proud.
this
What
is,
the hell? What the crispy fat is this?
this is his legacy? Why am I a Chinese cartoon?
Hey, why am I one of them Chinese cartoons? What the crispy fat is going on here?
Alright.
Boy, howdy, this classroom gets harder than a Kentucky Friar.
You don't say.
Please use my handkerchief, which is the fast forward button.
You freeze up.
Oh,
Colonel
yes.
Sanders is talking to you.
Aww.
Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified.
Oh no.
This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment?
Take the handkerchief, refuse the handkerchief.
We got
No, you take his handkerchief.
That's not even a question.
Yeah.
You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it.
Oh my god.
It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it on your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent.
Oh my god.
It has this natural scent on
Oh my
it.
god.
It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled.
I was gonna jokingly say it smells like fried chicken, but I guess that's
Yeah.
actually the case.
Honestly, the main character is sounding more and more like a stalker. Mario, you're scaring me.
You know, and I just noticed this. What's that picture next to the clock?
Yeah, I was gonna point that out.
Well, in her failed recording, where I was watching it in Vaseline covered screen, so it kind of looked like Reggie Fils-Aimé to me.
It's just like uncle.
Reginald lifts them.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Reggie Sanders.
Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
Isn't there supposed to be a colon in there?
No. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There will be blood.
There will be a lot of blood.
There might even be really adorable tiny food.
I would say there will be sweat, but it seems one of our students has already brought the sweat.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle.
Your fight to the death.
You'll lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Look at his face.
I know, he's into it. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's
Oh god,
rousing
there's more
speech.
students? Oh. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss.
He's standing like Mr. Burns.
He is. It is Mr. Burns.
Yes.
It's Mr. Burns, the anime.
Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Well, what do you expect? Have really long arms. Don't blame me for my disorder.
Hey, don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Yeah, they're just like, who?
You know, like, it's funny that he's apparently that forgettable to everyone because I completely forgot he was a character.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Does no one remember me? I'm...
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let there be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, he's crying.
I know.
He's a sad
Aw.
pupper.
Oh.
Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
I'm just explaining like Clank from Ratchet and
I
Clank.
did
was
too.
just thinking that.
Can you do a Clank voice?
Well, I could certainly try.
Yes. Alright.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial
Oh,
kitchen
no.
appliance. I keep thinking of the office cat.
Alright,
The Sprinkles.
let's see.
Oh.
Well, they already did the voice
Alright, well,
first.
alright. The class bursts into laughter.
Do not mock me, humans.
Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Good God, that's a lot of sweat.
He looks happy though.
Yeah, he does look like.
Your diet is lacking. Well, he's critical already.
You can smell your food you've digested.
Let me like that biscuit you ate
Based
for
on what I'm
breakfast.
picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
Are we malnourished?
Apparently. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known.
Beef, treat, the rubber ball, chicken snack.
Chicken. I mean, it's obvious.
Chicken!
This is the land of KFC.
What kind?
I guess chicken, right?
Yeah.
It is KFC.
So why does she just have chicken in her pocket? Like, I don't feel like that's sanitary. Like, how long has it been there?
I don't know.
A week.
No,
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorites.
Nice.
Well.
If it isn't Link.
Yeah, I think there might be some competition for our new star students. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool.
Imagine if like a human teacher did that.
Yeah.
You see the other students eyeing your jealousy, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all
If you want to
times.
succeed in life,
Yeah, what
dog
do you
treats on
succeed in
you.
like bribery?
apparently succeeding in life means a hand covered in saliva.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
If this is what success is like, I think I'd rather fail.
Yeah. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
No, well, now, you see, now, okay, look, I've watched anime for a long time. You know this, I'm the chaotic otaku for a reason. But everyone knows that the main character always sits on the left side of the room to the window, and then they always do that pose. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh.
Hey, Mario, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed to sit next to me if you're interested.
You better sit with the Sanders.
Well, what if, what if...
Come on, you gotta sit with the colonel.
You have to woo him.
Well, what about the best friend?
No, screw her.
Oh.
Well, come on.
Thrown under the bus?
Yes.
Yes.
No, don't throw her under the
It's
bus.
2 against 1.
Yes.
Oh.
You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders.
Behind you, you can sense a feeling of sadness and betrayal.
Yeah, exactly.
Miriam will remember this.
Yeah, exactly.
Turned into a Telltale game.
It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your
Jesus.
Macri
It's been so long since I've had a line. Okay.
Uh,
Thanks for offering me this seat.
I just love like how he always like there was this brief sign that we just all look at Dylan.
Quick, change the channel! I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring.
You were so inspired that you almost said it. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay.
Like, like,
As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz.
Literally the first thing to do.
yay, a
But
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school.
Either you pass or you fail.
Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1.
Alright, so we intentionally flunked this before, but we had the horrible consequence of disappointing the Sanders.